Yo, man, we back, man. It's Checkz and Respect, man. Well, these just our feelings, and our feelings ain't facts. So I want y'all to understand, man, we got a good show today, man. My man Party in the building, man. Shout out Mondo, man, for turning us up one time. No lie. But we got a special guest in the building right now. We're going to let her introduce herself, show her personality, let her talk her shit, man. Introduce yourself.
You know I like for people to say my name, so I'm
All
going
right,
to need you to say it too.
right.
Is she bananas?
Okay,
Yeah,
let me say it. Let me say
yeah.
it. Is she what? Hold on. Shakita Banana.
No.
Okay, say it again.
Let's do it again.
All right.
Is she bananas?
Is she?
Yeah.
Do it, Party.
It comes with the yeah. You cannot separate the yeah.
It's Shakita, is she bananas? Yeah.
Now you calling me crazy. I said it's she banana. You know what? Anyway, I'm known for this energy right here. So thank you guys for having me. I appreciate you guys.
We
Always,
appreciate you pulling up.
You one of the alumni, you know what I'm saying? You know, we got to represent each other. We out here.
Amen.
Alumni. It is.
And then I come up in here with this yellow. Y'all just invited me right on in. See?
Bananas.
Yeah, Bumblebee.
We about to go crazy then.
Yeah, man, we appreciate you stopping by, man. But, it's been a lot of shit trending in the news. A lot of rage baiting and people trying to start race wars, you know what I'm saying? But we going to keep the peace and we going to keep life fun, So first we're going to talk about this mellow shit with the Carmelo. Free him, you know what I'm saying?
Free Carmelo, man.
I definitely don't think he deserved all that time. But the way at first, I was kind of like, a bully don't deserve to die. And I still feel that way to a certain extent, but
Agreed.
I kind of see how he was raised now. So it's like you was raised to hate.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying? So now it's looking totally different from what I'm thinking now. Like, this boy was raised to hate because your father just shown where you came from. So it's like if you was raised to do that, now I'm looking at the case totally different. So it's just like he calling him a watermelon felon and, all this about we wasn't here first and we should appreciate what we got now. I just want to see how y'all feel about that, man.
Was the watermelon here first? Because what was here first? Who are we to say? I think one of my issues with the whole racist standpoint is we keep trying to pinpoint who was here first when nobody has lived long enough to see who was created first. And it doesn't matter because even still, that still makes us all one.
Right?
Right.
Yeah, we all bleed the same blood, I mean, I don't know. I feel like, dude, he could be angry. I mean, I guess I'm trying to give him a little bit of grace because he did lose his son. I don't know how I would be reacting. I mean, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Fact.
But I don't agree with bullying either, and I don't agree with, because when you take it to violence, when you take it up a notch, it's like what's when is the retaliation going to stop? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's kind of like how everything happened out here in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? It's retaliation after retaliation. Everybody trying to score, everybody trying to get get their get back. You know what I'm saying? So it's a crazy world. I feel like he just keeping it stirred, keeping everything keeping shit up. Like you said, he trying to cause maybe a race war or some I don't know.
Yeah, he rage baiting a race war, bro. That's how I look at it.
I think there's a lot of different scenarios out here that's triggering him to behave in the manner that he's behaving from our own president. Let's be totally honest. That's what's triggered the whole. And not that the race issue has ever went down or out of style, but it wasn't as flamboyant as it is now, right? I think we need to do better as human beings to get beyond the color spectrum and judge people by who they are, just like you just said. I was not for him dying and losing a son.
Right.
However, now I understand where his behavior come from. So now that triggers me to think different. Right. But even still, do anybody deserve to lose their life because of their shortcomings?
Yeah, because first I was looking at it like it was just some teenage stuff at a high school. I wasn't never looking at it like race. I was like, he brought a knife to school, that was wrong.
Right.
Dude bullying, that's wrong. It was two L's in that situation.
Yeah.
So,
Agreed.
and then once I heard the daddy speak, that was like, that changed the whole outlook of things. Now I'm thinking like, this just ain't no teenage stuff. Maybe he did bring a knife because he been getting bullied and people. Because my son was going to all white school, he been called nigga and stuff. I had to talk to him about that. So it's a lot of things, but with these kids that go on, man, it's tough. But
especially when it's almost like they feel like they can get away with it, you know, and that's why they do it. They be like, you know what I'm saying, like especially if Carmelo was in a predominantly white school, which he probably was in Texas. These white kids could pick on you, and maybe even a teacher, a coach could have seen it and probably didn't even say anything.
That happens a lot.
You know, I believe it.
Even and then you have teachers that single you out too.
He ran right to his coach, though.
Believe me, I think about that now as an adult. How many times I feel like I had got singled out as a student in school, and I didn't think about it because I was naive in my way of thinking. I didn't really think it was anything. I thought it was just like maybe I was being bad. But then I think back on it now, like, man, they used to pick on me a lot. I had a short few, like if I got in trouble, it's like, go get out in the hallway. Here's a referral to the dean. It's like I didn't have much of a lead, like if it was a white student, they would
talk to him.
Yeah, they wouldn't get in trouble as fast as I would. You know what I'm saying?
My son
and I'm thinking about that now, and it's like that's crazy. I didn't even
felt targeted.
Yeah.
Because they try to make us like they know we get mad easily sometimes, you know, and that's why we got to be smart and aware
Triggers.
of the things that trigger us, like you said.
So I guess the better question I guess I will have to ask is, at what point do we stop allowing words to trigger us to act outside of our normal character?
I think when it becomes more than words. You can't let words bother you. You have to. It has to be more than words that let things bother you. If somebody physically do something to you, yeah, you gotta defend yourself. But if it's just words, you have to be able to control your emotions.
But what about if this person don't know how to, like, say for instance, somebody roasting you or somebody disrespecting you, but you're not a good enough talker like that.
Right.
Now they beating you with words. Now them words feeling like punches because you don't know how to punch back. You know what I'm saying?
I can see
So
that.
now it's turning violent. Now that person like, I'm finna turn violent then because I don't know how to win with words. See, that's where it comes that everybody not built the same to take that type of
I never liked that because coming from somebody who liked to roast, I would never roast somebody who wasn't roasting me back. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why would you do that? Like, if you're not about that life, you're not about that roasting life. I'm passing you up because I already know, like, there are people like that. If you roasting them and they're not roasting you back, they probably could be crazy. Like you're saying, they could snap. Because
that's bullying. That's a form of bullying.
Like roasting. So we're so desensitized. So do we actually have freedom of speech?
To a certain extent.
I feel like it's still a respect factor that goes along with it. You know what I'm saying? You have to think about, like, how would stuff like it's all empathy. Like, put yourself in other people's shoes and how it would affect you if it was you.
But if you're being comedic, then we shouldn't take things personal because it's comedy. Like, how do you put empathy and I love Mojo. Mojo
Brooks is funny.
He's funny as heck, and he's got to be.
Shout out Mojo.
Yeah, he's got to be one of the only comedians that I like to see single people out in the crowd because he's gonna be.
But that's a comedy show. That's expected.
Nate Jackson is funny.
Yeah,
I like Nate Jackson.
That's expected. But freedom of speech, no, ain't no freedom of speech.
Yeah.
You say something about the ABC community, you getting canceled.
Yeah.
Ain't none of that. Ain't no freedom of speech.
Or anything anti-Semitic.
Why can't we call them the ABC community?
Because I don't know how to pronounce the words, so I just say it like that. Because I don't know how the letters go.
Yeah, it's a letter added on every
year. Often.
So if they can have their rules, why we can't have our
Kanye
rights?
West?
Like as far as heterosexual rights or
Jaylen
black
Brown?
rights?
You can't talk like that on here, man. You gotta be careful.
But just like LGBTQ have their rights, So shouldn't straight people have their
Yeah,
rights?
Boosie said that.
Boosie, yeah, I
Yeah.
was just about to say Boosie. Like, if
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
he's
want
under a
them
lot of
in
fire
here,
too.
He a lot of
He
fire.
under a lot of fire. He don't
but
want
why
to
do
have.
we get so upround if they
that's
cancel
that,
us?
man.
You rather stop being true to yourself so you don't get canceled?
I agree with Boosie.
No, I could be true to myself, but if I'm a walking brand, I can't say certain
Does this
stuff.
money mean more to you than being authentic to yourself and
Yes,
what you
I got
stand for?
family I'm feeding. So
So do you-
I'm going to hold back on what I'm saying, but my people that know me know what's going on.
Bro,
You
I
gotta
see what
be
he's
kidding
saying.
me.
Yeah.
Like everybody, that's what that's kind of like when you're working for a company. You represent that company. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just be willing. Like a lot of these females that go on TikTok, make these TikTok videos. That girl that got fired, for a flight attendant. She made a TikTok dancing and like twerking on the plane. She got fired. You know what I'm saying? You
I
can't be
get
doing
it.
it. You represent United Airlines. You don't represent TikTok just because you want to be. Because that's the biggest drug in the world right now is attention. These people
It
is
is.
addicted to attention right now, and it's like they're willing to go through any means necessary to get it. They willing to, boy,
Yeah,
whatever
it's
it
crazy.
takes
Like
to
what
go
you
viral.
said earlier about what's that, the peace value? What you say earlier? A topic you was talking about?
At what point? At what point do you decide to walk away from people for your peace? Like, what do you value? Do you value your peace more than you do the relationships that you have? But before we go there, I just really want to ask this question. How is it that we can continue to allow people to change who we are? Why do we fear man more than we trust the power of God? So, meaning, if they take this from me, the saying, what God has for you, can't no man or nothing take from you, right? So, if we believe this with our whole heart, why do we constantly allow
I think it's because of like exactly
media?
what you just said. Because they don't believe with their whole heart. If you don't, if you believe with your whole heart,
That's
none of
faith,
that, none of
right?
that, yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, but you have to have that belief in your own heart. I think it's the instant. You can get the instant,
Repercussions?
yeah, of something by man. You can see it instantly happen,
right there.
yeah, in front of you. And within, like when God, sometimes you got to be patient. You got to wait for it, and a lot of people don't have that patience.
You don't know patience.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And you got,
my
and
God.
you have to, if you to believe in it with your whole heart, you have to have that patience, because it's going to come into you in any way, shape, or form. It's going to come in different ways. You know,
Yeah.
it's not always going
I
to
could
be.
try to walk in your shoes, but mine gonna pan out different.
Yeah, most
It ain't gonna be
definitely.
the same outcome. We could do the same, just like Kobe, the best to imitate Mike. He was just one championship short though. It didn't go how he figured. But you know.
Shout out to
But
Kobe,
back to
man.
what you were saying about that peace and stuff. That's something about I feel like that's something like what I was talking about earlier with my homie. I was like, don't limit your friends' money that you value. You know what I'm saying?
Church.
Don't figure out a solution. Certain friends, I'm gonna say certain friends, figure out a
Wait, say
solution
that
for
again?
them. If you value that friendship, don't lend them no money.
Okay,
Try to figure out a solution for them, because it's friends.
you talking about big money then, like a lot of money.
just
Any money.
any money, bro.
Because $5.
No, I'm just saying it's certain. That's why I said certain friends.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you got to know them, bro.
I see what you're saying.
Because it's certain friends I lent money, bro, that I valued our friendship to a T. That once I lent it to them, they don't even call me. Call them, they don't answer. Text them, they don't answer. I'm like,
Yeah,
dang,
I
bro,
don't
that's
like that.
that's kind of wacky. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of wacky to me, man. And it's like, you don't know how my loyalty and love for you was worth more than that little money, man. You could have still talked to me and been like, Joe, I ain't got it right now. We could have figured it out. But now the way you move and not answering, not talking, it's like,
Right. That's crazy.
dang, man, I lost a real friend over this little money. Now it's looking like,
But what if that
am I
friend
gonna
is
reach back
thinking
out
that?
for? Huh?
What if the friend is thinking just that? Like, I don't want to let you down. Type, I know that you really needed this money back.
But you
and
gotta
I don't
be-
know how.
Wow.
That's
If
how you.
I
But
gave it to
if
you.
it's a man, I don't know if it's a
If
man
a
or a
man
woman, but
be
you gotta
embarrassed.
be able to say that. You gotta like if that, especially if that's your homie or your like that's somebody you know you got respect for. You gotta be able to
People
say that.
be
Like as
embarrassed,
grown
though.
people, gotta be able to say that if you're an adult. Like I used to stand on this. Like if somebody wanted to borrow something from me, they had to call me with their voice. Like if somebody texts me, you know what I'm saying? If somebody tried to text me like, yeah, let me hold something, I wouldn't respond to it because I don't know. It could be somebody could have stole your phone and said and text me and
Because
ask
if
to
it's
hold
an emergency,
something.
you gonna call.
You gonna call me. I want to hear your voice. I want to hear that
Yeah.
if you really needed something, you gonna call me and I want to hear you ask me with your voice. You know what I'm saying? I know this sounds crazy, but
pride is, and that's
it's
the
killing
issue.
them.
Pride is so strong. We hate to ask, one, because we hate rejection. We hate to hear no. Two, why didn't he come back? You want to know why? His pride again. The pride of not having it. Like, remember what we were talking about
You didn't
earlier?
have it when I gave it to you.
And the stress of the black man is like feeling inadequate in his head. Is being judged. Dang, I gave it to you a month ago, and you still ain't got it. You know what I mean? And these are the things that's playing in your head. It's not you. It's the things that's going on. Your mental space can really take you out of every race when it comes
I hear
to
that part.
developing relationships.
But if you should be able to talk to your friend. Facts.
Yeah.
Okay, then. So you will talk to me about anything else. You talk to me about it when you needed it.
Mm-hmm.
So why you can't talk to me again about why you ain't got it?
And it's the not answering part.
Yeah.
Like you trying to duck and dodge. That's phony to me. Like if
embarrassment.
anything, no, but you still like you got to be able to.
What if you're a person that
can't
of
cut your
integrity?
homie off
Like you value your word. My word is my bond is my life. So if I promised you, if I guaranteed you that I was going to give you your money back this day, and now I don't have it, and I don't even know when I'm going to have it, I don't know how to bring that to you, that I'm not going to have your money. So what we do, we go in isolation trying to figure out how to get this money, but we already got all this other stuff
it was a time,
that we still need to work on.
It was a time before that they didn't owe you money, and I was able to hit you up, and we could talk about stuff. So it's like, what if I'm just hitting you up? I could just be hitting you up. You my homie. I ain't gotta be. I'm not even hitting you up about the money. I'm like, bro, you dodged me, and I was just trying to hit you up and see how your mama was doing.
What part of the mental space are you?
But you gotta stop. People gotta stop doing that.
They're feeling like a failure. They're feeling lack. They're feeling these things.
The thing about homies, like especially one of my homies, I'm understanding. I'm gonna understand. Like if you're going through something, like bro, it's life. You know what I'm saying? I'm here.
You don't treat your friend like an op that tried to help you.
Right.
You don't do that.
I'm
you
with
don't
you.
treat your friend like an op that's trying to help you. You answer the phone, you text back, you say, bro, what's up? Because then if I trip on you about the money, then I'm not a real friend. Mm-hmm. That's how you should take. Like, dang, he tripping on. I'm telling him I ain't got. I'm gonna hit when I. Come on, man. We all struggle in life. We all go through things. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta But that's why I say just know your friend.
I think the rule of thumb is just like my auntie told me: if you can't afford not to get it back, you shouldn't give it out.
Right. That's how I live.
Oh, yeah.
And so, like,
I'm not
for
gonna
me,
give it out if
I don't loan. I don't loan.
Right.
If it here. Nobody pay. People
Just have
always
it.
be like,
Just
hey,
have it. You
can
right.
I borrow this? Auntie, can you give me this? Nobody gives me my money back.
That's kind of the mindset you have to have, and that's what it comes like. You're not gonna let somebody borrow something that you know that you can't handle.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, in my mind, if I'm handing it out, I'm already expecting like I might not get this back.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
how
if I
been,
don't,
though.
Yeah.
it's I already planned
Banana
for
facts,
it.
crazy
I
but true.
already planned for it. You know what I'm saying? You got already, all right, that was some little, all right. But now you know, I'm not letting this motherfucker hold shit up. it's a wrap for you. It's over with.
Yes.
Can I ask you a serious question? Bananas. Banana.
Do I have to give a serious answer?
Yeah, I want your honest answer.
I ain't say it wouldn't be honest. I
Okay.
just said, do it got to be serious?
It got to be.
Seriously honest.
Thank you. That's it. All right.
Okay,
Do you think females are emotionally dumb?
I think some, to a certain extent.
Like, explain. What's your how you take that?
Emotionally dumb mean you lack control of your emotions. You allow your emotions to dictate how you move. So when I say some, because we allow things to trigger us to act in behaviors that. Because we want to be in control. Humans have this yearning to want to be in control of something other than themselves. And most of the time, it be other individuals. And when you're trying to control other individuals, when you learn that you have no space or no place there, what generally ends up happening is you spiral out of control saying and doing things that's unbecoming of you, only to get a response. Not because that's who you are. But then if you continue to do it, it becomes your character trait because it
Yeah.
was accepted. Was that right?
Yeah, I kind of understand that, but to me, I look at it like a lot of females don't look at reality. They go off their emotions.
Oh yeah.
That's what make them emotionally dumb to me, because you're not really looking at reality of what's going
Not
on in our
logical.
situation. None of that. You just going off, I love him, I like him, I want to be around him. But at the same time, he probably not feeling like that. He probably the type of man that need his space. He probably the type of man that need to, you know what I'm saying, think, be active. He probably don't like sitting in the house. He probably another man that like to do something else. But you so emotionally dumb, you not looking at reality. You just trying to do what you want to do, make him do what you want to do.
Right.
And sometimes, and then another emotionally dumb thing they do is, a lot of them fall for the trickery. They all out here tricking themselves.
What's the trickery, bro?
Right.
They got a whole TV series called Fatal Attraction. Just watch it.
No. Just give me a hint. We
Just
having
watch.
a
I think
conversation.
the trickery is the believing in the fairy tales.
That
You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
Believing
The reality.
Believing
The
in the
reality.
poetic justice. Believing that Tupac going to take you in a road trip across America in a post office truck.
Talk
Shit
to a
like that.
party.
You know what I'm saying? They think Jason's lyric gonna do it to you in the grass and shit. Like bugs ain't gonna make you itch.
I guess I'm emotionally dumb then because I believe in fairy tales, and you know what? I swear I know this. This was, oh my God, this was so divine alignment because I really I have this. So people don't know that October 4th of 2024, I lost the man that I've loved for 27 years.
Oh, my condolences.
And it's been very trying for me, right? But I love that man through flaws. So I just want to share this, not to steal the moment. I loved him through cheating. I loved him through disrespect. And it wasn't because...
That's not emotionally done.
It wasn't because... No, not that.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring it forward. It's not because I didn't feel self-love or worthy or nothing. I believe love is flaws and all. So moving forward, like, we split a couple of years before he passed, but I still... We were together.
Y'all
If
still
that
have the
makes
connection.
sense.
Yeah.
Right,
Soul
right,
ties.
You know what I'm saying?
Soul ties.
Soul ties.
So with that being said, I have this guy that I've been trying to date,
Okay.
and I kind of like him, but I'm kind of afraid, right?
Got your shield up.
Yeah, but then like when I get proactive, he's not responding, so I withdraw.
Right.
I learned to give a person space. This is how you learn if a person... I think it's important that everybody have their me time to dissect things, right?
Yeah.
And not take it as a personal attack. So I appreciate you guys bringing that forward because for me, like when I seen him and how he came, he was like, in his text, I ain't even gonna lie, he say, he hunted me down through somebody else. Then I just woke up all of a sudden with a Facebook request and a friend request, right? Not, okay. He was persistent. But then the text, like responding backwards and forwards immediately. Okay. Then he hit me with, baby, I'm for you, I'm available at any time at all times. I'm like, ah! That mean I call you at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Man. See, you don't never tell a female that.
And then
That's
I called him.
Nah, they gonna bother.
Hold on. Then I called him at 5 because everybody knows I go out at 3 o'clock in the morning. I didn't call him. I texted him. I woke up the next day. I go on Facebook the next day. There's a meme that said, a post that says, "Do not call my phone before 10 or 11 o'clock. I just finished." Ooh.
Wait. He said that to you like that?
He didn't say it to me. He made a post.
Oh,
And he never responded to my text. So I'm out here emotionally fucking dumb.
That's why I said
he a fool though.
He
Why
bogus
you do that?
for even saying
wow.
that.
How old was this dude?
He bogus for even putting it out there.
And guess what?
Call me anytime.
I still
Yeah,
like
but
him.
you don't put that on the internet and you don't respond to her. That's just like
that was weak
childish.
sauce.
That was
I don't
get
was the
that.
ultimate weak.
I think
that
it was
weak
bait
sauce.
though. I think sometimes we're just
Y'all fall in love
We don't
within
know how
3
to
business
date.
days.
We don't know how to date, huh?
Y'all fall in love within 3 business days. It's just the truth.
Oh,
That's
I
just how
don't
y'all
know.
is.
Nah, I
Yeah,
don't
y'all
fall.
be infatuated like, oh, this is the man of my
You can't
dreams.
say
Yeah.
y'all. Like, how many? You know the whole congregation of women in this world.
I mean, for the most part, I would say 60-40. Maybe 65-35.
Can't control who you love.
The women in the industry is eating men like live. They snakes. They like rats. They just eating them whole
That's
and
because
keeping
they're
on going.
stupid. The men in the industry are stupid.
That's a fact. Say for instance, right? All right, say for instance, right? Check it out. Your child dating somebody with 4 kids and 4 different got 4 kids by 4 different people. How would y'all feel? Would y'all think that's a red flag or would y'all support their relationship? They dating somebody with
So
4 kids.
I think it's
by
a
4
red
different
flag.
people.
Let me bring it back to the other guy, and that's why I stay attracted to him because he was married twice, long time,
Oh, so
very
you,
long.
okay.
So it showed me that he's willing to commit.
Yeah.
He's not afraid to commit.
Yeah, you seen his
Or
resume.
he got bad choices.
He had a good resume.
He got bad choices.
But like even to his rapport, people will say that infidelity was never part of the reason
Of the
for the
divorce.
splits.
Okay.
Irreconcilable differences.
You get what? Sometimes we just grew apart.
Yeah.
So yes, to answer your question,
Are you telling them it's a red flag?
yeah,
What about
it
you?
is. It shows you lack commitment.
It all depends on the age of my said child. I mean, if they've been through life and maybe if they had the kids of their own, maybe I would, you know what I'm saying, Brady Bunch type shit. You know what I'm saying? But then on the other hand, say if I had my child was like 20 or 20, like and they like young and they didn't have any kids and they didn't experience life, like, boy, you better get the hell on.
What about if it was a girl? You had a
My
daughter.
girl and the dude had a bunch of kids. Nah.
Oh, the double standard has hit
Here we
the
go with
building.
double standards.
double
There's
standard
always
has
the
hit it.
exception to the rule.
Here you go.
I mean, because do you want your daughter to be another conquest, another notch on his belt?
But what if all those women built him up just for her? Because sometimes everything that we go
Could be
through
right.
is getting us ready for the next
Well,
chapter.
if that's the case, if that may grow him up, he got to come holler at me. Show me that you a man. Show a man that you a man, because you'll be like, sir, I like your daughter. And I know I got a bunch of kids by a bunch of different women, but your daughter is different, and I want to show you that. You know what I'm saying? Because he going to prove that shit to me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Or you gonna be in your daughter ear like,
Why do parents feel like they have a say so in who their children?
They
date?
need to. That's what they used to do back in the day.
Because we've
They
been on
said,
Earth longer.
Do you remember back in the day they had arranged marriages? People was like, oh yeah, matter of fact, you want my daughter? I need like 40 acres of that land, that cow, and a couple sheep, and your son can marry my daughter. That's how shit was arranged, and shit got along pretty well back then.
I'm not gonna lie. I agree with you there. So with that being said, you don't live in the household with them. And here's the thing. Here's my issue. Isn't everybody capable of change? Don't we live in a society right now where we say, okay, because you did this, and this back then, that you still are that person. And that's unfair.
Right.
You can't say because I chose. What if all 4 of them was right there at the same time? My daddy.
See?
But I can tell you firmly, my daddy had 3 other kids outside of my mom, right?
They was married?
My mom was the only woman that he ever married. And my mom divorced my dad. My dad never moved on. My dad loved my mom forever. You get what I'm saying? But he has all these outside children.
Well, basically, it took him to go through that to find that right one.
Well, I think that's I think
And
a lot
then
of
it
our daddies
came
was
back.
like that back in
And
the day.
then
Yeah,
it
that's
came
how a lot
back
of daddies
because then
were.
my mother wasn't content with just him. You get what I'm saying?
But see,
And I think it was the turmoil of what she had to go through in the process, if that makes sense.
yeah.
Because we hold people going back full circle. We hold people to the past, who you were, who I seen,
Yeah.
what I know you to be.
Your background.
Yeah,
basically.
like
just like in court.
But isn't life about
Just like in court.
elevation, growing? Like
Yeah,
we
because
learn.
you never be the same person to the same like to people twice. You know what I'm saying? Once you meet them again, they never gonna be that same person they was when you met them back then. You know what I'm saying? They never gonna be that same person twice for the most part.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna grow up and grow into something else. You know, and I think you have to. You can be understanding to maybe of growth, but it's still like say when you was a kid and you touched the hot stove. The stove was hot. I know now I burnt my hand. It's hot. I know if I could you could give somebody to like, okay, you give them the benefit of the doubt. They may have changed, but you still don't have to be the person to put your hand on the stove.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To burn yourself. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like you take it as like, okay, maybe they've grown, but that's still not for you because you know back when you was dealing with that person, they was that person. That's how you remember because you can just keep that in the past unless you want to double back and see that what kind of change they made. But other than that, it's like, okay, look like they changed. That's good for them, but I'm still on this other path that I've created on my own. That's diverged. Like it's not on that path anymore. So, hallelujah, amen. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of you, but I wouldn't. I'm definitely not.
Like on that double standard, when it just had me thinking, right? On the double standard, like if a female, right, loses her job, go through depression, be sad, here come the questions everybody asks. What's wrong with her? Who hurt her? Is she all right? Now let a man lose his job, go through depression
Suck
and
it up.
all that, and watch the questions
Just be a man about
what's
it.
wrong with him? He need to man up. Ain't nobody asking him, is he okay? He just lazy. Ain't nobody asking, is he okay? Or
You're just making excuses.
yeah, so it's like, why that double standard come into play like that? I just want to know y'all thoughts on that. Like,
I don't mind it.
you don't mind it?
Only because like we supposed to be like I believe that though.
So man don't supposed to go through depression?
We
Man
could, but at the
supposed to
same
get sad?
time, like who if we are the leaders and people come to us for like to be the leaders, we have to be the leaders. We can't show people like, oh man, I'm
Nah.
depressed. I'm depressed. Like, but if I'm
People not showing it on purpose, bro.
I get it, but you still have to be stoic. You have to show it. You have to be able to show that. You know, it's like okay, you say
No.
you say for instance, just for an example, somebody that you know that you care about is in the hospital and they on their deathbed. You're not gonna go up in there and just start crying in their face like, oh man, I'm sad. Like you wanna go up in there and be strong for them, right? You're gonna go up in there and be
I
like,
want to be, but how can I control
but
my
you're
emotions?
gonna try to be though.
Yeah, people don't.
But that's
People
what
don't
I'm
go.
saying.
People
but
try
that
not to
never
be in
works.
depression, bro.
But you
People
go-
don't try to be in depression.
But they're gonna try.
It's a
but
mental thing, folks.
I get what you're
It's something
saying,
you
but
can't
like
control.
you still not gonna want to like give that off. I know I wouldn't. Just for me, I want to show
No.
that I'm trying to get through it. Like I get what you're saying though.
Yeah.
But it's just always be sometimes where you need to be able to unpack it with somebody that you could trust and you could talk to about that.
See, you built different than other people.
Right.
See, other people, it's a billion people on earth, not one us the same, right?
Right.
So everybody handles stuff differently. So if I see my homie going through a depression, I'm not gonna say man up. Ooh, do this.
No,
I'm gonna say man up at the same time I am. Let me stop
Right.
that. I am gonna say man up. But at the same time, I'm gonna ask him what's wrong too, just like a female will ask another female what's
You gonna
wrong.
give him grace,
And what's going on. I ain't gonna, he need to just do this and that and that. Woo woo. See, us men, we be so macho, we be like, bro, get your stuff together, but not thinking what he thinking is mental. We not worried about what he thinking mentally. You know what I'm
But-
saying? We just see what we see, but not how that shit really beating them.
But that kind of go back to what we going saying too, though, because like a lot of times, like we not, like I said, we don't show it, so it's hard to like get that out of a person. A lot of people, like you're saying, might be going through something and you won't never know it. They're not gonna express it to you. You gotta sometimes pay attention to how they move and see that like, oh, they doing something different. Like, damn, bro, what's wrong with you, bro?
Yeah,
You
you
don't
cool,
never,
bro?
Yeah, you know
Yeah,
what
that's
I'm
what I'm saying. We gotta
be-
start noticing it,
That,
bro.
and that's the thing. Like a
Yeah.
lot of us be having so much shit going on where we don't even notice the signs. You know what I'm saying? We ain't paying attention like we should be, and I think maybe that's what we got to do a better job of. You know what I'm saying? Peeping
Facts.
it.
So what are the signs? Are you guys familiar with the signs of depression?
I actually took a suicide prevention class a long time ago, so
Okay.
I was familiar with them. I'm probably not as much now, but I know. You know, a lot of times it's like people will start
Distancing themselves.
distancing themselves, giving they stuff away, like they prized possessions and stuff, like stuff that they
Over drinking.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
They
Like,
drink. They start over drinking. And a lot of stuff.
Well, for all of those in the audience that may be listening, 988 is the number that you can call for suicide prevention, or someone just going through a crisis and you need somebody to talk to, because depression is real and it doesn't see color, it doesn't see race, it doesn't see gender, nationality. It hits when it hits, and you never know when it's hit. And the thing about why men don't acknowledge it, I think, is because the agendas that's always been pushed. Men are supposed to man up, chin up, chest out type thing. And that's why suicide amongst men are raging. They're soaring nowadays. Because they don't have nowhere to go. Not. It's not that they don't have nowhere to go. They feel they don't have nowhere where to go, no one to talk to without being judged, without being mocked, just like you just said. What you say, man.
yeah, we gotta stop doing that too. Like, I think it's as men, we gotta start being more acceptable to like people that we stop being. I sound crazy, but start being a little more sensitive. I guess.
Yeah, I need y'all to be like,
you know what I'm
what's
saying?
that?
I guess that's the word I'm looking for, because
Just care more.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. Just be a little more caring, like, 'cause you know. What
Be
I'm saying?
like the best man. Remember the best man when they went over there? Like, you think you just finna lay in this bed? Come on, we finna play some cards. We gonna drink. We gonna sit it out with you. Like,
Yeah.
I agree.
That's some
Men
bro
need
shit.
them.
That's some bro
They need
shit.
circles,
That's some
right?
bro shit.
That's important.
I don't think nobody like does that I know of. Like, I know we would. Like, I know I probably would do that with you if I noticed something that was going on. Like, it's only a few people that I would probably do that with. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely pull up on
Yeah. So
you. On the real. Pull
it's
up
not
on you.
many people, but if I notice it, like people that I work with, we notice it because we working with each other. Like, we around each other 10 hours a day sometimes, and you notice when somebody going through something, and some
Their
people
routine
yeah,
change.
you know what I'm saying. Sometimes they don't they don't even want to try to express it because people don't like people in their business a lot of times.
Yeah.
But you will notice it. You know what I'm saying. They might be fucking up their job, fucking
They
up
so
work.
used to holding up this image, they don't want you to see them without that image on them. Like, man, it's
And
all right.
most of the time, it's like, it's just stemming from a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
most
something-
times stemming from
Why
women.
y'all
It
always
is,
gotta?
it is,
Yeah,
though.
do
I'm just
y'all
saying,
belong
man,
to
I'm
the
telling you.
He-Man Woman Haters
No,
Club?
but I'm saying,
Y'all
like,
The
always-
He-Man
a
woman.
man to be all good.
Heck.
Hey, so a man to be
you
all
doing?
good at work for a month, and then all of a sudden, like, man, what's wrong? Like, yeah, man.
She really did the big one on me.
Me and my girl got into it last night.
I'm gonna need y'all to make like Nell Carter and give me a break right now, for
You know
real,
what I'm saying?
because it's not always triggered by women.
I didn't say always.
You said okay, not always, most of the time.
most of the time.
Most of the time that's huge. Like my muscles.
I see.
But
you.
we ain't gonna talk about that, right?
I see.
See how you don't see my muscle? I don't see what you're saying. That was the
see it.
point in there.
But I ain't gonna say. There are other instances that might do it, like say, money. You know, that'll do it.
Oh, that'll definitely
You know
do
what I'm
it.
saying? I think that's probably number one.
That's probably number
Number
one.
one.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
money,
adequacy.
Your lifestyle, boy, you
people
lose
stress
that
over it.
lifestyle.
But money, women, kids.
Kids.
More money, more problems.
Because kids definitely do it, especially these kids nowadays.
Speaking of kids, if your child was cheating on somebody that was good as hell, what would you do?
Tell.
I ain't gonna tell that
I'm
person.
telling.
I'm gonna tell my
I'm a
son.
snitch. I'm tired of y'all with the
Like,
no
damn,
snitching rule.
Mama.
I'm telling. Yes.
You need to wise up.
Yeah, you need to stay out their business.
No, we telling.
But no, I tell my son to do it like
And
you
you wanna
tripping
know
right now.
why?
You got a good one.
Yeah, you
man.
gotta go. That's what I would say. I would give him
Yeah,
that
you got a
advice.
good one.
I wouldn't tell
wildin'.
him because I
But
don't
you
want
want to. Y'all can tell them who they should and shouldn't date. But then when they go and mess up something that they got good, you ain't going to tell them, look, check.
Yeah,
You
Damn,
need to
damn.
check.
She
You
gotta have a
need
point,
to
right?
check your man or your wife and demand your respect, because baby was out there doing woo wop the wham, and I love you and I want you in the family forever. But that hussy
Oh
or that mister
man.
he was with,
You
yeah, I
want your
see
kids to
trouble in
hate you
process.
forever, don't you? Because that's what they're gonna do. Your kids will hate you forever for that. You would.
Do
Oh
you
my
know
goodness. 'Cause if my mama
humans is
ever
the
did that to
only
me,
species that don't want to detach from their family?
man.
That we're supposed to detach. I'm okay. Let me tell you something my cousin told me, and let's leave it with it.
Oh, I like what you. I already know what you're finna say. Go ahead. I want to hear this.
Take the title away. If you strip people of their titles and just give them accountability, we will be in a much better state of mind and place in this world. But because of titles, we hold on. We force loyalty. We fake love. We fake union community. We're faking everything because of a title.
So you think we should get rid of titles?
Yeah, I think we should get
That'll
away.
make the world a better place.
Yeah.
With no
That'll make
titles.
relationships better, huh?
Yeah. I mean that's
I
that's
think-
what I believe, because now you're not saying, oh well, I should forgive him because I know it's hard. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
He been around. That's my cousin. My cousin wouldn't do that. My cousin wouldn't do that. And then your cousin then went out there and literally snapped. But because this is the person that you know, you want to hold him to who you know. Your cousin went out there and did something out of character.
I understand you, but at the same time, don't tell on your kids.
I'm telling you.
That's crazy.
You don't do
I'm
that,
like-
man. That's telling me you would send your child to jail if they did a crime or something, and the police was
You
looking
would.
for them. You would turn your child
Baby,
in.
the day my mama and my brother did their kidney transplant, my mama needed a kidney transplant. I had the police sitting at the hospital waiting to come pick my son up.
For what? Why would you do that?
Because he said he was going to turn himself in, and then everybody else scared him. They scared him. My son right now is locked up because of guilt about association. He is...
And you put him in there, right?
No, because no. So
Yes, you
so I
did.
had an attack of morality. I did. I might go to jail.
So you saying that's morality?
No.
No, because
Turning them
I
in?
ended up bringing a coat and getting a wig and walking up out of there with him. So he went to Illinois Media School with us. He was in school, everything,
Damn.
But I would tell.
No, I don't do that no more.
Yeah.
I used to take him to the police station when he's still in the store as a kid.
No, okay, that's not as bad. Maybe
Yeah,
you're trying
that's-
to teach him a lesson,
yeah,
so they won't do it
I'm
no more.
telling.
But
I get it.
telling
I'm a
the
snitch.
spouse of that's just crazy because they could get through it. Now it's like you being
Now he ain't gonna trust you around this girl or
Man, I
something.
wouldn't do it.
Because you didn't. Now they back together. She done
You
forgave
ain't gonna
him.
trust me around her, but she gonna keep on coming. Like, Mama, what you got?
Yep, she is.
What other information you got, Mama?
boy, I'll tell
Mama,
I
you the
never seen
realest
nothing
one in this
wrong
family.
with my mama. My mama be boy. All right, ma.
Oh
I
man.
can't wait for him to get out because I know he gonna write about that.
Yeah, you right about that, man. What else we got going right now? You ready to
So-
topics right
Oh
now?
yeah, man. So I was wondering, like, since Juneteenth is coming up, then you got 4th of
Juneteenth.
July right behind that. How do you feel as a black person, like, only celebrate Juneteenth and not the 4th of July at all? Just exit out, 80-60. Get rid of it.
I don't like the 4th of July, no way. I don't like all that bang, 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 bang. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I got PTSD from gunshots.
So do you think we
it's
should-
like looking around all day, man. I don't like that shit. Just like I don't like Halloween with masks and all that. I don't like none of that.
So we
Take
should come up with our
4th of
own
July.
things to do for
Take them
for
fireworks
Juneteenth.
away, man. Take all that goofy shit away. We got enough war. We got a war going on. What the fuck is enough bombs going off in the world, man?
But
Take this shit.
Juneteenth, they do the same thing.
So that's what
4th of
that's what
July,
I'm saying.
we
Like, what
pop
should
fireworks
we
for
do?
Juneteenth?
No,
Yeah.
what should we do then?
don't-
That's what I'm saying.
I
What
ain't
should
never
we
popped the
do
fireworks
as
for
black
Juneteenth.
people? What should we do? Come up with
Why
what
do we
can do on
want to
Juneteenth?
celebrate
The day we got
slavery?
released from slavery?
Why is this so important? I think that's my biggest issue with society right now.
What,
don't think
Juneteenth or 4th of July?
I
All
just
of
don't
them.
want. I just don't want to celebrate that. I'd rather celebrate this because I don't really. I know the meaning behind it, so it's like, but at the same time, it's like,
But it's a paganistic way to money into the community.
Oh yeah, they've been doing that forever
That's
though. That's
all it
every
is.
that's every holiday.
It's not about the history, right? It's not about what we overcame. And then to me, it keeps us oppressed.
Somebody, oh yeah,
It keeps us oppressed as, you know, a community, as a culture, not a community.
Hey, yes, what's up, girl?
well,
Ash in the building.
Sorry, I'm late.
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm
She
great. How
made
are
it.
you?
You
I
had a
made
rough
it.
road trip up there, huh?
A little bit.
yeah, it's that weather. You know, the weather. We was talking about that earlier about the tornado that hit over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it tore up all where I'm from. So
It's ugly over there like that.
it's real. Ugly.
Well,
No,
it didn't
Reggie,
tear you up, baby, because you came through here looking all put together, hunty.
Thank you.
Bro, he hit his whole house and car. He in a
Who?
hotel right now.
Who?
Jay, Reggie brother.
He stay out here. I thought he stayed in
He
Texas.
said Indiana.
Oh.
On the road.
Yeah.
Smacked out there. How you doing though? How was your weekend and
It was
stuff?
good. How
it was
are
great,
y'all?
man.
I'm
It's all right.
wonderful.
The energy decent in here. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out Mondo, man.
Mondo,
Hurry
Mondo
up,
the man.
Mondo, man. So at first we was talking about females being emotionally dumb. Then we started, that's if you wanna
We wasn't
put
talking
your
about that
input.
first, though.
Yeah, we wasn't though. We was
What's we
talking
talking
about
about?
the Metcalf dude, Carmelo.
Metcalf. Oh.
Yeah, that Carmelo. So if you wanna put your input on that
Or
part,
just whatever you want. Did you have anything you wanted to talk about?
I was just gonna go with the flow.
Oh, okay.
go with
cool.
the flow. Okay. He was just talking about the canceling the 4th of July though.
Yeah, and celebrating Juneteenth only.
I could fuck with that.
Yeah, see, yeah, that's what I was trying to get behind. And then I wanted to ask y'all what y'all was getting y'all baby daddies for Father's Day.
Well, my baby daddy's in jail for the whole summer, so
Commissary.
nothing.
Oh, you got it for something on them books.
He gets nothing.
What?
Huh?
You can't get no
Nothing.
Zuzus and no
I don't got one of
whales?
them. I don't got one of them, y'all.
Oh, he's straight already in there. Then he decent on the books.
Whatever.
Oh,
I don't care what. I don't care what he is.
you care less.
I don't got nothing for him.
She care less. I understand that part,
A
man.
win is a win. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
That's what's
You got
up.
your peace of mind, your freedom.
Yeah.
You know.
What her peace of mind costs?
Oh, funny. You should say that. What costs you more, holding or letting go? Holding on or letting go?
Holding on. I'm a lever.
You're a Libra?
Girl, I'm a Virgo, but I'm a lever.
Oh, you're a Libra.
I leave.
Yeah, she's a,
That's probably
I'm
a trauma
so excited.
response.
what you a Libra?
I am.
My man a
okay.
Libra,
And
but
things, it just have to balance.
Yeah.
I'm not a Libra, though. Like, I don't.
We,
I always sacrifice my peace. I do.
You sacrifice your peace for relationships?
no.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
why do you
That's
think you do
crazy.
that?
Don't do that. That's unhealthy, girl.
Not intentionally, because I'm an empath. You get what
That's
I'm saying?
being emotionally
I'm,
dumb.
But we talked about that earlier.
Yeah, we did.
It's like I think a lot of people don't understand, one of my most profound joys is giving others joy. Because I've been in
That's a love
places.
language, ain't it?
Yes, I've been in places. I'm a suicide survivor. I'm a domestic abuse survivor. I'm a rape survivor. I've been places where I didn't have nobody
Right.
that seen me through that, helped me through it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I had to pull myself up out of these,
Yeah,
ruts.
but you don't
think-
sacrifice your peace.
I think it's so funny because it's like people have different responses to that because you have been through things that are traumatic, but yet when you get into a situation where it's not serving you, you stay. Whereas me, I've been through traumatic situations, and as soon as you show me anything that's familiar to something I experienced, even just a little bit, I'm like, cool, shoo, gone,
Yeah.
out of there.
Track style.
The stove was hot.
She's gonna run us, she got Checkz time. I'm out of there.
I ain't lying.
That's
I'm
where
one
I'm
of
at
those
now,
too,
though.
though.
But I think we go through things to eventually get to a level. You get what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
but-
So
I need my peace, though. I can't lie. I done left a lot of relationships because it wasn't peaceful. I can't. Because females will do it, so why men can't do it, you know? So it's like,
Men do it first. Men do it the most. Men,
nah,
I
that's
feel like
Men
not,
are
now
always
now you
walking
tripping.
out.
I feel like women stick through the trenches for niggas, and men.
What's
soon
the
as they-
trenches though?
that's because women stay, in my opinion, women stay.
I was gonna say, what's the trenches?
The trenches is broke, depressed, you know.
I don't deal with women while they've been broke before.
Yeah, and depressed.
And depressed. And it's
Yeah,
sometimes we don't even understand the emotions because it'd be like one emotion like the switch so fast.
We don't know if
You
you're on
ain't
your
with her no
period
more?
or what. We don't know what's going on.
You ain't with it
man.
no more. So what's up? Like,
No, I'm just saying we stay more than you say. Men leave more. That's cap.
I don't know.
I don't
Niggas
know.
leave me.
I don't
You
know.
said you be leaving first. You
I be getting left too though. Like I used to get left. Like I feel like I piss men off to another level where they be like, "This is irreconcilable. Like, why did you do that?" And I be like, "Damn, like it wasn't even that deep." Like, but yeah, niggas would be like, "I don't deserve this." Sometimes I think it is jealousy though. I think a lot of niggas are jealous of me and they don't want to
so
admit
men be
like
jealous of their female.
their woman. Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Absolutely.
why?
When I propose the question, though, it's not just for relationships. It's any like, man and woman relationship. It's any relationship.
Yeah.
Like, for me, all those previous things taught me. I'm scared of me now because my cutoff game is so strong. Like I'm so isolated. All the hurt from the past has shown me that anybody can switch up on you.
Absolutely.
And will.
And will.
Titles don't make you connected or give you loyalty. Love don't give you loyalty. You get what I'm saying?
It's all the man. Like you got pictures of somebody's how they man, how it works, and understand them and how they think. Because if you once you do that, you kind of can understand what type of person they are because you will know whether or not you're gonna deal with it. Like she said, she know red flags right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? And if it's gonna bother her, she know not to deal with it. And you got to know that like sometimes you could give it a little bit of a cushion because it can't be too because it's gonna be tough. But like as long as you got somebody already, but it's tough. You got to be.
We'll never understand a female.
Oh no, I'm not trying to.
That'll give you a headache trying to understand.
I would never try to do that.
Do you cut your children off for your peace?
No, can't do it.
If they disrespectful in the house, yeah. They're going to have to get up out of there.
How about you, Queen? Do you cut your children? What about your children, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister?
Yeah, my
Anybody.
Do
mother.
you cut them off for your peace?
Yes, I haven't talked to my mom in years.
How about you?
I mean, my peace comes easily. I'm not like I don't need a lot to be peaceful. You know what I mean? So I don't really need to cut people off. I mean,
I don't need a lot either, but in the same breath, you're not about to give me even a little bit of disrespect or even a little bit of like discord in my life when I don't need that. Like,
yeah, and I ain't got to deal with it.
And especially if I try to deal with it, and it's like I address it like, hey, moms, for instance, mom, you crossing the boundary, you making me uncomfortable or whatever, and she'll still dig into these wounds, or it's like, girl, we've already tried to get past that, so. Me personally, if you continue to try to put me in a space that I've grown from or that I'm trying to heal from, I remove myself. Like,
that's an issue with me and my mom. And the reason why I asked this question because I really need help right now. I have a son that battles mental health, right? And I feel spiritually, I'm under spiritual attack. I'm sorry.
no, take your time. Take your time.
So, when I pray, my son does things like, I'm the devil, I kill God. That's my peace. So, at what point do you walk away?
Oh, no, you can't. If you got a mental health, you can't walk away from
How old is he?
Okay, so let's say this. We don't act this way when we're around other people. We only do this in the household with me. What do you do?
keep praying. How old is he?
Yeah.
33.
Oh, that's tough.
So I have a very close family member that struggles with mental health, and it took for them to really have a moment on their own, even though she kept getting admitted to the hospitals because she was doing wild things, but she'll always come home and not take him. It's a medicine thing. Like, he has to take his medication. Like, those are outbursts. Like, that's deregulation. Like,
I think we're
Medicine
too
and
attached to
counseling.
man
Counseling.
and not God.
Of
I
course.
think one of the things that we suffer from is the God complex. We want to fix people and fix things, and some things are not for us. And we hinder them by constantly trying to be that. If you constantly, to me, so I had, my peace is everything, and I worked too hard to get here. You understand?
Right.
So I I sent I sent him with his brother, but I'm trying to cut him off. And he's, Ma, I want to come home because they just keep leaving me in the house by myself. Well, can't nobody babysit you. You're 33. You were here, right? So if you were here and every day I have to leave my house just to get peace of mind because you like to talk demonic stuff, what do? When you don't have a system,
Yeah, that's troubling though. To be honest, that's kind of
you just
troubling.
have to figure out a way to trust God.
Yeah, you
and
gotta
and I
trust
guess
God.
that's why I wanted to talk about
Then
this.
you gotta go. You gotta take him to counseling.
He
I think.
refuses to go to counseling. I've done
Even if
I
it's
do
online counseling.
everything. He will not do it.
He won't take the medication.
No. He does, so he does take the medication when he feels like it. I'm his issue. It's not nobody else. I'm his issue.
That's what I'm saying. His son. That's why I said counseling. You gotta get to the bottom of what's making him react when it's only y'all two around. To make him do them outbursts, you know, you gotta
Because
get
he
to the
wants
bottom
me
of it.
to himself.
He just want a reaction from you.
He wants me to, no, he wants me to himself. I've did the work. I'm an amazing person. I'm an amazing mother. I've never forsaken or left my children. When I say I did that, the police thing, I stand for what I stand for because I belong to God before I belong to anybody else, and no one
That's the
is
one
gonna.
you got locked up.
No.
Oh, that's
No, that's
my
a 37-year-old.
bad. My bad.
No, and I
finna
didn't
say, that's
have
when-
him locked
You
up.
gotta keep
I
up.
tried to convince him to turn himself in. Let's keep it right.
I was gonna say that's where it
That's
comes
a
from,
37-year-old
man.
with the white
But
girl.
that's my peace.
Oh, that's the one with the white girl.
But see, that's another thing. That's my
Oh.
peace. You make
Check
your
the tea.
decisions, right? So if you're making decisions, your decisions cause you to be where you are right now, right? Why do I have to lay in it with you? Because of the title?
Oh, you went
Why
back
do
to
I-
the title because of the mom. I like how you did that.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, why do we gotta keep on allowing other people's issues to be trajected off into us when you gave them what they needed? You were there. So I gotta be a part of the cycle? At what point do your peace become more
Yeah,
important?
I see what you're saying.
Man, I
Let
know.
me just say real quick that I would have never thought that you would have had a 37 and a 33-year-old. You look so good.
Thank you
I'd
so
never
much,
thought
Queen.
that
I
either.
think
Yeah.
I will say this: women, y'all, I want to commend y'all because y'all are the ones that put up with those types of things more than men would. Because like
Facts,
they say that, like
facts.
even
Yeah.
like me, I don't have no daughters. When I get old, I'm terrified. I might be my son. I hope he come visit me. You know what I'm saying? Somebody take care of me. You know what I'm saying? Because you know people say because your daughters are the ones that's supposed to be doing that. You know, because women, y'all
they
would
just
y'all would
naturally
do
do
that. Y'all would keep putting up with like or just have somebody like say for instance, my brother. He is one of the he got his own things. It's not mental. Well, some of it is mental, but mostly like drug problems and stuff like that. But my mama always takes him back into the house, let him come back. You know what I'm saying? He done stole from everybody. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter who it was, but she still allows him to come back and you know what I'm
That's
saying.
so
And I know it her peace is gone. Like she is it messes with her, but like
But her love and
but
loyalty
her
to
love
son,
to her
strong, man.
to
No,
my
And
brother
this
is
is
there.
why I'm at this point because I watched my grandmother do that for all my uncles. All my uncles spent their whole entire life in the penitentiary, and I only have one uncle that has children. They had absolutely nothing holding them back. But because she will always be there, putting money on the books, sacrificing bills,
Coddling
sacrificing
them.
this, you coddle them. And for me, every time you step in, we're hindering people from connecting with source or finding their own way. Because they know they can come to you. If they know they can come to you, they're going to come to the easiest source. But if you let them figure it out, they'll grow. And that's kind of like where I'm at. Like, you got to let people go so they can grow on their own. Your piece
Yeah.
is everything.
And
Huh?
my daughter had a mental. She was going through something mentally, and we went to counseling. I stood by her side the whole time. It takes some time though, but I'm gonna just tell you, keep the
It's
faith
8
with
years.
it. Yeah, keep the faith with it, because everybody different. Everybody go through it different. But I say don't give up. You know
Oh,
what I'm
I
saying?
don't give up.
But don't break yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Yeah, don't
stress
That's
lose
my
yourself.
part.
yourself
Yeah,
in the
don't lose
process.
yourself in the process. That's it, bro. On the
Thank
real.
you for bringing it full circle. Do you understand that mental health triggers mental health?
Yeah, yeah.
So
You
now
go
I'm in
crazy trying to-
I'm
trying to
in a
do this.
depressive state because I'm already grieving. You get what I'm saying? So I'm
Oh,
grieving the
most
loss.
definitely. I feel that. Most
I'm grieving
definitely,
the
yeah.
loss of my mate. And see, then that's what we do too. Oh, that's why that person dead. I killed him. How can I mentally help you and be in the household with you? We can't do that. You know?
But we gonna end the show on that, man. Prayers to everybody that's going through it. And say your name?
Sheba, guess
Look,
they
she
got.
ain't
What
I
was
guess
that?
that's why.
You okay over
No,
there?
get it. She bananas. Crazy.
Big Ash. I'm Big Ash.
Big Ash?
Yes.
Where they gonna find you at?
They can find me on Instagram at The Real Big Ash or on Facebook at Ash Woo.
Ash Woods. Ash only smoke woods, y'all. No, I'm just I'm just bothered, man. My man Party, man. You got something to tell him, man?
Man, just blessings to everybody. You know, we had a good show. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody coming out, man. It's beautiful. You know, talking to y'all, having ladies on. You know what I'm saying? Get a different, perspective. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate that definitely.
You miss all the He-Man woman hating.
Oh,
Knock
yeah,
it
yeah,
off.
you
No, we did
kinda.
not. We was not. We was not
Man,
like
but
that.
this-
I
hey,
needed
hey.
reinforcement.
We're gonna run
Thank
it.
Oh, we're gonna run it back, definitely. We're gonna definitely run it back, man. It's Checkz and Respect, man. There's a lot of y'all out there that only got respect because y'all useful, man. Once you cut them people off, you're gonna be the problem, man. So chase a check, but make sure it come with respect, man. That's all. That's it. Y'all know what the fuck going on, man.
Yes, sir.